Okay, guys, it's been so hard for me to find good lighting, and I'm literally wearing like no makeup in case I look tired. I'm just like, I have to do these book reviews today because I just don't want to do them tomorrow. So this one I finished yesterday morning. It's crazy because I had bought the hardcover like 3 years ago, and I read like a couple pages of it and it just wasn't doing it for me. And I don't know, something just told me to try it again. And I got the paperback, which is the version I wanted. Yes, I'm filming from the fridge because it has the best lighting. Because look at this cover, like it's so cool. Right? So this is Armada by Ernest Cline. He's the one that wrote Ready Player One. I love how the spine looks. It's so, so cool. And the pages will look like this. Like that. Okay, so this book is about Zach Lightman. I'm gonna just spoil the book for you, okay? So if you don't like spoilers, like tune out because this whole video is spoiler. So this book is about Zach Lightman, who's the main character, and it's set in first person, which I really love. He basically is this kid who loves to play video games. He's like a senior in high school, and he one day sees this UFO spaceship outside in the sky, and he's like, wait, what? And it's the same, I'm assuming it's this one, and it's the same enemy ship that's in his video game that he's playing, Armada. And so he's like, wait, what? And so he kind of like is very confused and very scared, and then he like kind of forgets about it. And then a couple days later, or like the next day, I'm shortening the story very, very much, just so you know. He sees one outside, and the entire school sees one outside as well. So he's not going crazy. He's not hallucinating. Everyone can see it as well. And I think this one was a different spaceship though, because like the good guys came out of it after, and his boss was one of the people that came out of it. And they were like, yeah, we actually need you to come with us because we're about to get alien invaded. So yeah, you need to come with us. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you the super crazy part. So that council is called the EDA, which is the Earth Defense Alliance, and it's all humans. That was created basically like in the 70s, I believe they said it was. They tell you here. There was a space exploration mission, kind of like the Voyager, but it wasn't. It was called Phaeton, I think that's what it was called. And it went to go to Jupiter's moon, Europa, to investigate why there was a, oh my gosh, I hope I can say this word. I just don't want it to get flagged by YouTube. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the word. I don't want the video to get flagged. Like, it's so dumb. It's not dumb, it's just like, I don't want to have to deal with that. Do you know what I mean? I just like don't. So I'm just not gonna say the word. It is the symbol that belongs to, it doesn't belong to them. Sorry, I misspoke. It is a symbol that was used by the group that is spelled N-A-Z-I. Okay? That symbol, I want to say the word that starts with an S, but that symbol was literally ginormous and on top of that moon, Europa, and the United States government wanted to be like, what is that doing there? Like, what is that? Right? Because, like, what? So then, we sent like another probe to like investigate, and like I don't know what it was, but like whatever we did, we like took off the hologram of the projection of like the symbol or whatever, and that to the aliens that were living there, yes, they're referred to as aliens, so I'm gonna say aliens. The aliens that were living there or whatever interpreted that as a declaration of war against them. So they started building an armada that was going to literally obliterate the earth. But the weird reason is that it took them like 40 years, because now they're coming, I think the year is like 2018 in this story, even though the book was published in like 2014. And now they're gonna come and literally kill us, but it took them 40 years to do it. Like, they gave us time to do it. And the other weird thing is that they also let us have the time to reverse engineer their alien technology. It's like kind of sus, right? Like, it kind of like doesn't make any sense. It was just like so weird. And so flash forward, well, that's kind of the briefing that they had. Flash forward, the United States government at that time, so no flash forward, created the video game industry to kind of like subconsciously recruit the best pilots that can pilot like spaceship drones, if that makes sense. So literally all these video games, I don't think, obviously not every single video game, but like a lot, in like the majority of video games where there's like spaceships and like where you're fighting, like where you're like the pilot and you're like piloting planes and stuff like that, things like that, all those scores and stuff like that was being tracked by the US government and by the EDA to recruit and find out, without actual like war training, like actually, even though this was kind of training them, it was kind of literally gathering data to see who would be best fit to navigate and drive and pilot these aircraft. So that's the reason why the ship landed in Zach's school, because it was literally like the doomsday clock, like literally like 7 hours. They were gonna invade Earth, and now we need everyone. So we basically have like 7 hours. Was it 7 hours or like 17 hours, something like that? I don't even care. And yeah, so turns out, no, I'm not gonna give you that spoiler. There was a sacrifice made towards the end that was so unnecessary, honestly. I thought it was like dumb. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil that. Like, I think that's really cool to like find out for yourself. But it just didn't make, I honestly think it didn't make sense. It was supposed to buy everyone time. Like, what? Like, it didn't even buy time, and it didn't even kill that other human that they were supposed to kill in the book. Like, it got me so mad. It was kind of like a sacrifice for no reason. And yeah, it got me very upset, because it did not even need to happen. It was just like a heroic thing, but it wasn't even heroic. It was just dumb. What else can I say? I'm not gonna spoil like the true nature of the aliens. I want you to figure that out for yourself. I just thought that even though the idea of who the aliens actually are, which you literally don't get till like the chapter right before the epilogue, in a way it's like dumb that they murdered all these humans, but I do get what the author was trying to say about humanity with that. Like, we literally are our own worst enemy in a way. And that's kind of what I think the message he was trying to deliver to us, and that we kind of like need to fix ourselves, or we're going to like doom our own selves. You know what I'm saying? If you've read the book, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because you've read who the aliens are. But yeah, you have to figure that out on your own. I think that's all I'm gonna say. Honestly, this review is already going way longer than I expected it would be. But I can't even tell you like why I wasn't feeling this book 3 years ago when I got the hardcover, and now all of a sudden I'm telling you it's just like timing. I don't know. Like, obviously I know time doesn't exist, but like for some reason I just like, I don't know, I just aligned myself with the fact that I was gonna read this. I'm reading 2 other books at the same time, mind you. I think I saw reviews on this, not before reading it, but after reading it, and I was very confused. Like, a lot of people said that this book was bad. I don't think this book was bad at all. A lot of people were saying that the author like tries to grab you with like 80s references and stuff, and like he doesn't know what he's talking about, but he's trying to do it just like make it look cool or whatever. I don't get that vibe at all. Like, I feel like he actually knows what he's talking about. It's just like these weird reviews that like are just so like low, like it doesn't make any sense. It's just kind of like you just wanted to complain to complain. Do you know what I mean? If you're comparing this to Ready Player One, the concept is very similar, like video game turning into the real world kind of thing, which I really like. And I feel like I really needed this adventure book right now. I think he writes adventure pretty well. I didn't literally read anything bad. Like, I didn't find anything bad about the book. The writing was not bad. I don't know why people think, oh my god, I got my light. I don't know why people think writing was bad. I don't think so. But everyone's opinion is so different, right? Like, I don't know what you're expecting in a book. Maybe you're expecting like Wattpad type of fanfic, and you're used to that. Like, that's, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, or you're expecting like Shakespeare. Like, I don't know what you're expecting, right? Like, everyone expects different things, right? When it comes to writing, I thought this was like fine. Like, I don't get it why people think this was badly written. If I had to compare, which you shouldn't, but if I had to compare, I think Ready Player One is better. But apparently this one was supposed to be turned into a movie. Like, there was film rights. I forgot what studio had it. I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to misspeak. There was like a studio that had the rights to this, and they were gonna film a movie for it, and it clearly didn't end up happening. I don't know what happened. But I think this would work better as a movie. Was it like life-changing? No, but if you want something that's like a quick adventure, because this literally takes place within like less than 48 hours, I'd say maybe like 32 hours, I think, around there, maybe like 48 hours, this entire 349 page book. Yeah, if you want like a quick read, this is like a quick read basically. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad I read it. Like, to read this in February is very like, what? Like, but like, who cares, right? But yeah, that's my review on Armada by Ernest Cline. I don't know what else to say about it other than I do recommend it. Would it be like the very top of my list? No. But is it a good adventure book? I would say so, yeah. And stay tuned for other reviews. I don't know what I'm going to review next, but I am reading 2 other books that I was reading at the same time as this one. So I was reading 3 books at once. I like never do that. I don't recommend you doing that. The reason why I let you do that with TV shows is because for me, it's just completely different. Like, watching 5 TV shows at the same time is just like completely different. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I think because you don't have to do any work. With this, you like have to spark up your imagination with like shows and stuff. It's just like, it's just already presented to you. Like, all the work is done for you. You just need to sit down and relax. Does that make sense? Like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know how else to explain it. I just don't recommend reading like 3 books at once. Because the thing with me is like, I feel like I'm not getting anything done, even though I'm reading like a little bit of this. I just feel like I'm not getting like far. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like I'm not getting progress, even though I am, but it's just like very slow. I'd rather get a lot of progress in one book, finish it, get to the next one, get a lot of progress, finish it, and then get to the next one, instead of whatever, you deal. But that's just my review on Armada by Ernest Cline.